now. Why is it not
Oh
available?
no.
What video? Not. Why can't it happen? Are we live? Okay. 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 I think we're okay. That was weird. I've never seen that happen before. I said live streaming not available right now, and I get scared when that happens. I'm not live. Why am I not? Why am I not? Help me out. Am I?
It says you're live on my thingy.
It says I'm live. It says okay. If it says we're
Yeah.
live, then we're live. Okay. God dang YouTube. All right. Hey everybody. how's it going? How are everyone doing?
Peachy.
Peachy. It
Ah.
feels good to be back sometimes. You know what I mean? Jelly Bing. Let's see. We got Derek. We have Jeremiah, and we have Blair is back.
Yeah.
Hello, Blair. You missed last week. How are you doing?
I'm doing
Okay,
great.
it says we're live.
Just
Great.
Doing research and stuff.
Research for what?
Well, you know how I got a new car, right?
I
Well,
heard about that.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm just trying to like get things to, pimp it out, get the pitmobile going.
Pitmobile. Oh God.
Yeah.
What are you thinking on doing to it?
Well, so far I want to get some black hubcaps or something on there so it looks sleek on the tires, so it's all black.
Ooh.
I might change the grill so it's also black.
Okay.
Other than that, that's all I got.
That's a pretty good set of projects, to be honest.
More than me.
Yeah. What is happening? How's Derek and Jeremiah been? Cool, no answer. All right, awesome. Let's move on.
Jeremiah.
I don't know. I've been good. I went tubing again.
Oh, how dare you! I want to go tubing so badly.
I got my parents to get on the tube with me.
Oh no.
Ooh.
Oh no.
It was the funniest thing. My dad loved it. Like he's not much of a water person, but he started enjoying it once we started hitting like the wakes and just we were flying everywhere. But my mom, oh, she was screaming. it was amazing.
Wow. When was this?
Memorial Day, Monday.
Memorial Day. Okay, which lake?
Edina.
Edina. Oh, okay, sure.
Yep.
Is that the same one you did earlier?
No, we went to Pelican.
Oh.
The week before.
Okay. Wow, that sounds fun. That sounds really fun.
There was a law enforcement at the dock, and he was keeping count on how many people were getting on the lake.
Oh.
And I think there was like, what do you say? By the time we last talked to him, there was like 68 boats
Oh.
that had gone out on the lake.
Oh
that
my
day.
God.
Yeah,
That's a lot of boats.
it's a lot of boats.
That's when I get scary to be on the lake.
Oh no, it's a great time.
Because I like it when there's barely any boats or jet skis and you just go and have fun.
But there's no chance of collision then.
That's the idea, Jeremiah. I'm not looking for a death sentence.
Big boats.
No, but that's fun.
That's what we want.
That's not what we want. No, it's not. This is why people sometimes are stupid. Mostly it's people from, excuse my language, but from North Dakota that come over and be stupid.
Well, I feel like we're
Just saying.
targeting someone.
I'm not targeting anybody. I'm just saying, people who are from North Dakota come over to the Minnesota lakes and, oh dear God.
They don't know what they're doing.
They don't. But I digress.
Do you?
I do. I'm not that much butthurt about it as other people are. Or prejudice, anyway. Derek, how you doing? Let's change the subject before I dig myself a hole I can't get out of.
I went to a flea market the other day.
The one you used to work at?
No, a flea market.
Oh, flea market, not flea farm. Okay.
No, not flea farm. Oh yes, the big event of my week was Fleet Farm.
Did you go to the flea market and where at?
DL.
Oh, I thought so. Like, awesome.
Right on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got my dad a Father's Day gift.
Perfect.
Couple of Ghostbusters Hot Wheels.
Nice.
Oh, like they're actually the old ones from when the movies actually came out.
Mm-hmm.
And then we went to a Steakers, which
Okay.
that was a treat.
Yeah.
Because pretty much everything was still closed.
Right.
And like some like Hot Topic, you had to have a mask to
Mm-hmm.
be able to go in. But I got a Baby Yoda Pop Funko, so worth it.
Nice.
And prize collection sitting up there with the rest, right in the middle.
You and your Baby Yoda stuff.
I mean, I'd love to get an Obi-Wan Pop Funko at some point, but
Yeah.
there's so few of those.
You know, speaking of the flea flea market, excuse me. I always get it mixed up because there's one of each in Detroit Lakes, but I always get I was surprised because I had a couple other friends who went to the flea market, and I'm like, I'm surprised they were even open.
Oh yeah, apparently they had less vendors. I've never been to the flea market. It was my first time.
Oh, really? Okay, usually it's just full
Yeah.
of vendors. I haven't been there
Yeah.
yet.
No, there was quite a bit still. Like we were there till almost 3. We got there like 12:30. So we were there a good 2 hours or so.
Did they have
Walking
the
through.
food square still? And the stage, like the food by the stage?
Oh yeah, Yep, they did.
Yeah,
They
okay.
took out the seating that was apparently usually there.
Okay.
But no, speaking of which, I meant to record this and put this on the Snapchat group chat. But while we were walking, one of the times we were walking back towards it, the people on the stage were singing the Gilligan's Island theme song.
Ooh.
Yeah, and I just started singing along because I could faintly hear it and no one else could hear it right away. And they're like, "What are you singing?" And I'm like, "The Gilligan's Island theme song." But by the time I got close enough, they were done,
Oh.
so I didn't get to record any of it.
I tell you what, performing at that flea market is pretty interesting.
Is it?
It is, because, you know, with some of those bigger events, you know, you're not really performing to a big audience. You're just who's ever sitting around having their lunch, and you're not the main attraction. But, you know, you still do your part and have fun with it, you know.
Yeah.
But, no, it is kind of interesting. But I do like how they at least have some of it open, because that's a fun place to go when you're bored on Sundays.
Well, we went on Monday.
On Monday? Okay.
On Memorial Day.
Yikes. Okay. All right.
It was an interesting time.
I used to sell corn there one summer.
Did you?
Yeah.
Why does that not surprise me?
we filled the back of our truck full of corn, just backed up into the flea market, sold it within an hour, and left.
That sounds right. It sounds right on, actually.
Yeah. I
Wow.
also bought a daisho,
Okay.
which is it's the katana and the wakizashi as a pair.
Ooh.
Ooh.
And it's called a daisho.
I almost bought a cane that had a blade in
That
it.
was pretty cool.
Cane with a blade. Ooh, on the top
Yeah,
or bottom?
it on the top. So you just unscrew the top of
Ooh.
the cane, because there were a couple there. There's one with like an eagle on it, one with like a snake head on it.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you unclip it, and then there's this less than a foot long knife blade in there.
Yeah.
I was trying to convince Miranda to get it so she could walk around Fleet with it since her back's still not up to par.
Mm.
And I'm like, they won't know there's a blade in there. It'll be fine.
Yeah. It's just, no, of course not.
The no won't hurt them.
Exactly. I had
Isn't that the whole
What, Jeremiah?
concept- Isn't that the whole concept of concealed carry?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
It's just
You're
a
not
knife.
wrong.
Maybe she just needs to cut a steak during her break, you know?
Yeah.
Do you need a knife for your steak? No, I got one in my cane. It's fine.
No, just look here, quick twist the cane, pulls it out, haha.
It's like one of those tactical shovels where they have like 5 different gadgets inside the big shovel.
Yeah. Well, the guy who was at the vendor was like, yeah, you hit the assailant with the top of the cane and then you unscrew it, since it takes a tiny bit of time to unscrew.
Yeah.
Hit him on the first, discombobulate them, then do it.
Discombobulate.
I'm like, thanks for the tip. Cool.
Wait, he told you to end him rightly?
No, discombobulate.
Yeah, no. But the whole
Discombobulate.
okay, when you unscrew the pommel of your sword and chuck it at your opponent, it is called ending him rightly.
Oh, I guess.
It's an actual, like, it was in some medieval combat, like, manuscripts. It's absolutely ridiculous. But that's pretty much what he told you to do.
Yes, yeah, pretty much.
I like it.
Interesting people at that flea market, I tell you
Oh,
what.
totally. Incredibly weird people. Memorial Day for me was interesting.
What did you do on Memorial Day?
All I did was, I was planning on playing taps somewhere in a cemetery, but I was pretty much in Fargo all day, unfortunately. What started the day? Oh yeah, I was meeting with the people who are moving in with the house and stuff in Fargo soon, and after a while, I texted my high school band director and be like, "Hey, you in town? Want us to swing by?" And he's like, "Oh, sure, I'm at my mom's. If you want to stay around till about 4, we can meet up." Like, "Oh, okay." So we went to his house and stayed there for a couple hours, and then I got home and it was like 9 o'clock. I'm like, "Oh, I can't play taps now." So I missed 1 year of playing taps on Memorial Day.
I don't know, midnight taps. That would have been pretty cool.
Yeah, but then you'd get like, "Shut up! I'm trying to sleep." Disrespectful, you know. It just like, okay, fine. I'll miss this year. It's fine. But other than that, it was pretty simplistic. I've never been one to really do a lot on holidays, cause, too much going on. But I mean, you know, I like simplicity. Simplicity is key. Oh, how was Blair's Memorial Day?
I was working, and I mean, I think I did get like a little bit time, like extra pay or something, but I don't know for sure because so many people are like, "Oh no, it's only like time and a half," and I'm like, "Oh, I didn't even know we were getting paid extra," because I mean, we're still getting paid that $2 more for the pandemic, but which, by the way, it ends this month, and I'm a little pissed because 15 an hour is nice.
I bet, bastard.
But whatever. I'll live with 13. So.
Oh.
I've been doing some job searching, and like $15 an hour for a full-time job gets you like, what? I thought it was like 2,000 a month.
If I do my math correctly, like, well, I started full-time this week, and I'm still trying to get used to it, but I think if I calculate it, even if I have with just my base pay of 13, I should still be able to make 2,000 a month.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Which is nice. Yeah. Most of that's going towards the car.
That's money I can only dream of.
That's why I want to get this job that I'm interviewing for on Friday, because
you got an interview already?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I've been talking to this guy for like a week.
Okay.
Trying to get this thing going, but minimum is 15 an hour, depending on which shift.
Minimum.
So
minimum
is 15 an hour.
Oh, screw off.
and it's full time, so 40 hours a week. And
Nice.
like, I'm gonna get my shitty car paid off and be on my way to a new car soon.
Right on, man. Right on.
Yeah, leave me in the dust. Have fun with that. Yeah. Hey, Jeremiah and Blair, before you guys came in and before the podcast started, Derek and I were actually talking about jobs, and he showed me a job to apply for, and I did. But that's besides the point. But actually, no, it's not. This is very topical. Wait a minute. I just realized this is very topical of what we're talking about, and it's a full-time job in Fargo, and I don't know if I should do full-time, but Derek was like, "Why not?" So. I did.
Can never hurt to apply.
No, I do like that philosophy. It's like, well, doesn't hurt to apply it. Yeah, like you said, they'll have your name at least. So.
What job is it?
It's from Midwest Communications, KFGO, and Fargo.
Oh yeah, I think didn't you mention that to me once?
No,
or?
I didn't. This is new. I didn't mention that.
No.
Blair.
Like,
No,
like,
you're
I
wrong.
I happened to be looking right before I went to Walmart right before this podcast, and like that was the last thing I found was a brand new job posting for KFGO.
So thank you, Derek.
Oh, of course.
Now, if I get the job, and I better not have to owe you anything.
I mean,
Only
no,
your
of course not.
I mean, just your first paycheck.
I mean, if you ever need someone to come on and talk about movies or anything, you know.
I can accept that. I can totally accept that.
No, I just figured that'd be a good thing if you were able to get it, if you're willing to. That'd be a good thing to.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out what to do for up there because there's so many options.
Oh yeah, like
I don't know.
oh my god, it's been hell trying to look through all these and.
Yeah, and plus with now, what's hiring? There's very little things hiring.
Oh no, there's a lot more hiring than you would think.
Really? See, I've been kind of out of the loop. I've just been trailing.
Yeah, like it's a lot of like I've got on just my save jobs, warehouse worker, rail car cleaner.
Rail car cleaner. Really? For the railroad?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I want to look this up.
Access control officer, maintenance worker for a school, a house cleaner full-time, Planet Fitness full-time member.
You should look into Blue. I think it's called Blue Beacon Truck Stop. I really wanted to apply there because I think just part-time they pay like. I don't want to like highball it, but it was really high. I think it was like 20 an hour. Something like that.
The one that they have listed is $18.60 an hour.
That
with
sounds
evening being
amazing.
$16.60.
Oh, yeah, I think that sounds about more right. I just remember. Oh yeah, I think it was for like a manager position, and I was like, oh.
Oh.
And
Yeah.
and there's a cafeteria plan for it. There's insane stuff.
I know.
Here.
I really wanted to work there. It's just like I think when I sent in the application, I sent like a bunch of them when I moved up here. And I just kind of took whatever offered me the best like benefit. I mean, I did work at the Y for the summer, but that was ass. I mean, I like the free membership and everything, but it's just like I did not like to deal with kids for 8 hours a day, and some of them have like disabilities, and then some of them just have hissy fits.
It does get exhausting.
Yeah. Every day
my
for the
God.
week. At least you get weekends off. That was nice.
Yeah.
But and it sucked more because like I was taking 2 classes that summer too.
Ooh.
And math and lifespan development. Yep.
Oh, that's right.
Math was terrible. Thank God I had Taylor the math education major.
What kind of math were you taking? Like geometry, algebra?
I think it was just algebra.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it was easy, but then like I didn't like the tests because like you only get an hour and you get like 50 to 60 questions. It's like, well, that means I have to do each question for like a minute or two and then move on, you know.
Oh,
But-
yeah.
Yeah, but whatever. But yeah, like I said though, like when you apply, I would just recommend going like all the jobs you would be interested in, and then
Right.
just go with there. Another one I was gonna take before Target hired me was 2 men in a truck, and it's just a moving company, and all they do is just move stuff for people's apartments or houses, and that was pretty good money too. I think it was about the same price as the Blue Beacon place, and then yeah, it was pretty cool.
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
moving companies usually pay pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like they give you the base pay, and then there's always a good chance that like the customer will even tip you to do this and that, you know, during the job.
True.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Plus, 2 men in a truck just sounds so badass.
Sounds like a sitcom series.
That too. Because like I feel like whoever I would be paired with, like the two men in a truck. I feel it'd be like a sitcom. It'd be like a fucking dynamic duo. But
buddy cop movie, 2 men in a
Buddy
truck.
cop movie.
yeah.
That's it.
No, my cousin just started working there. I was looking at it and was gonna apply, but then he started working there. I'm like, maybe I'll keep looking around and avoid working with him.
I don't blame you.
I know there's so much like on here. It's crazy. Like the one I'm interviewing for is customer service for a business consulting company. So, and they're based out of Australia. They have stuff in Japan, the Philippines. The person I'm talking to, I'm pretty sure, is from somewhere in Asia.
Wow.
Yeah, it's.
So is it like
excited.
a work from home kind of job?
No, it'll be, it's like an actual proper, like they have an office here in Fargo.
Nice.
I actually haven't looked at it for a minute. But yeah, like I said, base pays $15 an hour.
Good for you.
I'm excited. The one sad thing is I was trying to get a full-time job that was just like weekdays, so I could have weekends off and be consistent that way. But oh well, you know.
Yeah. Speaking of moving jobs, I'm wanting to shoot for June 27th to move out of Fergus. If any of y'all are willing to help.
Oh, I got you.
Nice.
I'll see what happens with this job, but I'm definitely down if I'm open.
What day is that? Is that
That's a Saturday.
Oh,
a
wait.
while away still.
I might have to check to see if I'm off work.
It's either going to be that or that Sunday the 28th. I'm thinking it's going to be sometime in that weekend, just because that I have to be out on the 30th by noon, so I need some time to really clean this place, like power wash it. But Blair, speaking of what, do you think Taylor could help too?
Probably, because I mean it's a weekend and she doesn't work on weekends.
And would you guys drive separately?
Probably, just because like if we want to haul more things.
Right, that's all I'm thinking about.
And plus,
is loading
she's
more.
got her truck now, so you can like haul whatever else you want.
That's true.
Let's see. Let me do my calculations here. I'm trying to see if I would have that weekend off or not. I mean, if not, I can always try to request it off, because
right.
Because it seems like it's like 50-50 with some of the people I work with. Like last time I posted my shift for a weekend, they took it like within that week, so there's a good chance I might be able to have it off.
Okay.
Oh, and there's so many people I hate at work now.
Oh no.
That's like, always fun.
Long story short, but like ever since we have to do like the online shopping community has like really increased because of COVID.
Right.
Most of everyone's like shopping for their clothes online.
No.
Oh my god, most of my orders that I have to do are just clothes. And see the bitchy part about that is they don't have location in the store, so you have to like kind of know the idea which general facility it is in the store, and then you search it like that. You just have to look through all the racks and crap, and I I feel so bad, but I'm trying to get it up. But like I recently just found out how to check my statistics on our handhelds to see who's like doing very good or who's doing really shitty. Yeah, I'm the worst one on my flex team.
Nice.
I mean, I'm not I'm on the bottom of the list, but like I'm not like terrible. It's just I know I can do better, and the only way to increase it is if like I actually find everything. But if I don't, then I have to fill out this INF sheet, and then that brings up my percentage for that INF of incomplete items. And yeah, I think the last time I checked before I left work yesterday, it was like at I want to say like 8%, maybe 9%, and that doesn't sound bad, but like you want to get like above 5%, so like you gotta or I mean below 5%, and that's like in the green or whatever.
Sure.
But yeah, I don't know. Other than that, though, plus the people on the apparel team are just assholes. Like, and my boss is like, well, if you need help, call one of the team leads or someone on the apparel team to help you find that item, so you don't have to cancel the item and then piss off the customer. So I was like, okay, and we get these walkies, right? And I walkie every single time, and I never get a response. So like, when I have someone else walkie someone else, they answer right away. I'm like, what the fuck? Does not like, am I not likable? I don't talk to anyone. I just keep to myself. But
Someone's like looking at Fleet.
yeah, like I don't know anyone like personally, so like when I'm on break, I just go to the same table in the corner of the room and I eat my food and I watch like Netflix. That's all I really do. But yeah, I don't know, because like that happened yesterday. I asked like 3 times and I canceled an item because I was like, fuck it, I don't care anymore. And then one of them was like, Blair, did you cancel this item? I'm like, yeah, I did, because no one is answering my fucking calls. So, that's my low rant.
Yikes. I bet it does suck trying to find clothes, though, to make the right outfit and everything. That's why I've always hated soft lines in any department store. It's just ridiculous. No.
That's why I want to see if I can do something else in this store other than doing flex. I mean, flex is nice because it's all repetitive. All you need to do is pick up the item, find it, put it in a bag, repeat. But
yeah,
now I can kind of see where you wanted to do, Jacob, is just stock shelves.
Yep.
Because I just thought, because like all they do is you stock the shelves, and if it doesn't fit on the shelf, you have to bring it back and put it in the back, locate it. That's it.
It's the simplest thing.
Yeah, and then if you need to, you can help customers, and you're not timed or anything. Like it's
right. It's perfect. It's a perfect balance.
I should just.
Then you rotate it.
Yo, I quit this part, but I want to go somewhere else.
Yeah, now I'm not as stupid as you think I am, Blair, yeah. So I take this as a win.
Exactly.
Old married couple, anyone?
Hey. Okay, can we discuss that for a minute? I mean, for Pete's sake. I mean, why? How did this happen to be in our friend group that is Blair and I has become the married couple? Why has this even begun to take effect?
It's the way you guys bicker.
Yeah,
it really is.
It's the way we bicker.
Like Bagel and Angel will bicker, but it's not the same.
Yeah, like they swear at each other. They're like, "You're a bitch," and they're like, "I know." And
yeah.
For us, it's like we take a small aspect of something and then we build on top of it. It's like the best example is the plates, man. I know you don't use them anymore, but
it's been 5 months. Come on, man.
I'm trying to look past it because I live somewhere else now. But I'm just a bitch because I care.
You never technically lived here. Hey, at least you said it this time.
Yep.
I didn't have to say it to you. You're a bitch. Okay. God dang it, you're right.
Yeah.
See, I don't think about it. I just go along for the bit. But then it turns out when other people see it, I understand how they can see that it's like a married couple. The only problem is Blair's not the first.
You guys are the odd couple. Let's be real here.
Why do I have I have a couple other friendships where it's the exact same way. It's like, it's not me. I don't know what's happening.
It seems like it is you then.
No, it's only one other person, maybe. I don't know. Blair, I'm sorry.
It's all good.
You're not, I don't. Oh, Lord help me. Okay.
He's having a conniption.
Yeah, I am. Having a revelation of actually what's happened.
A revelation.
Well, hey, let's take it this way. Let's put a different light on it. At least that means that Blair and I are good friends.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
See?
Least
There.
Say.
It's just-
Totally what that means.
you guys mutually divorced. It was good. That's good.
Wait, we did?
I must have been.
Oh, okay.
You guys are just good friends.
More, I'd say actually best friends. I would say Blair might not, but I would. You know, yeah, see?
Aw.
Little heartfelt on this Forcibly Born podcast. Yeah, that
You
was
may
so
kiss the
fun.
bride.
No. No.
Did you put that on your resume? The KSGO. Got a Forcibly Born podcast.
No. I have not put any of my podcasts that I have done on my resume because they don't want anybody to know about them. This is my second podcast I've had, and
They're like, no,
no,
you keep
no.
that to yourself.
Yeah, the first one I had was called Thick and Thin.
Oh,
Listen to
that's
some of
right.
that. That was fun.
Oh yeah, it's see, no, you're not supposed to know about it. No. See,
Wait,
but
when you ask people to subscribe to your YouTube channel, they're gonna find things.
well, they can subscribe just for the number. No.
Just stop watching my content.
Don't look at the content, even though that's gonna help me. Don't watch the content. Just subscribe.
No, well, okay. See, the thing is, with this channel, it's changing a lot. There's been a lot. I've never posted stuff like this. It's always been just music stuff. With the other channel I had with my two other friends, that was just random stuff that we just were doing because why not? And then we would record the podcasts together, and then I would edit it and then post it. In this case, it's actually all live, so it's different. And it's a reborn version, so ha 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 ha. If that made any sense to anybody.
Interesting.
Yeah. Because there's always something new to try, so, live streaming's one of them.
I like it.
Yeah, thank you. Thank
Well,
you.
Okay. Just to bring this up.
What?
Has everyone heard the news about the Zack Snyder cut of Justice League?
Yeah.
What?
I don't think so.
Okay, so a little bit of backstory. In 2016, filmmaker Zack Snyder was scheduled to, or no, sorry, let me just scoot back here a second. 2015, was it? I remember. A few years ago, Zack Snyder came out with Batman vs Superman: Dawn of Justice.
Mhm.
A lot of controversy. A lot of people
Yep.
some people liked it, some people didn't.
Yep.
A lot of controversy there.
Yep.
So he ended up getting really screwed when he was making his Justice League. His vision was twisted, all this, and then he ended up leaving the project because his daughter had committed suicide during that process, and he left over to Joss Whedon, and that's where we were. Well, all of a sudden, over the past 3 years, news has come out about how much was changed from Zack Snyder's original vision. There was rumors about there being a bunch of stuff that he had shot that was left on the cutting room floor that was changed so drastically, and all this sort of stuff. And Zack Snyder started kind of fueling it a little bit on a social media app called, I think it was Vero. But anyways, finally now, HBO Max is spending like $20 to $30 million to bring Zack Snyder's cut of the Justice League to fruition.
Wow. Okay.
Which is insane because that means Warner Brothers finally gave in
Yeah.
to fans.
True.
Now, like, everyone's asking, is there this cut of this? Is there this cut of that? Is there, everyone has been talking about the J.J. Abrams cut of Rise of Skywalker.
I was just going to say that's not just in the DC universe, but it's also in the Star Wars universe.
No, but they've done it with David Ayer for Suicide Squad because that was a rushed movie that was meddled in with a lot, with Warner Brothers meddled a lot. They're asking it about X-Men movies.
Really?
They're wondering, yeah, I saw an article today talking like, is there a Kinberg version of Dark Phoenix?
The 4-hour
there's
cut of Revenge of the Sith. I've heard that.
4-hour cut of Revenge of the Sith. Everyone still wants that.
Yeah.
But what do you guys think of all this? Like, should this be happen, or like, is it just how it is? Like, should they just be left dead?
I mean, I think with certain stuff, like, since the Justice League was so underwhelming for most fans, I think it's good that they're coming out with another version. I also think it seems a little desperate, you know, trying to stay relevant, all that kind of stuff, which I get, but I don't know. I think it depends on what it is.
True. Well, and see, you'll get fanatics in either fantasy world. I know, because I'm kind of one in the Star Wars realm, but the thing with a lot of it, it's like, okay, yeah, sure, you didn't get what you exactly wanted, but do you have to ask for what you really wanted? You're just acting kind of like a little kid who didn't, get what they wanted. It was just kind of like, instead of you get what you get and you don't throw a fit kind of deal, it's like, I wanted this instead. Well, you didn't get that. The money was spent somewhere else, but they still want the other version. Like, and plus, why can't you just leave it to the golden parts of it? Like, the old cartoon Justice League was amazing compared to the newer one.
Yeah,
it washes it out of the water.
I think a lot of it is boiling down to, like, the directors and, like, the filmmakers themselves. Like,
that's true.
Film when done right is an art, and if a director, if an auteur's art is messed with, do they have a right to petition for the studio to give them their cut? Is that something that's right to do, or do they just go, it's a business thing, we have to leave it?
I see what you mean. So, like, instead of the company meddling with what they created and what they wanted to create, it's different. Okay, I see.
And to a certain extent, like, companies, they own the rights. They own, like, DC owns the rights to Justice League and to Suicide Squad, and Disney owns the rights to, like, with something like the Revenge of the Sith 4-hour cut, like, a lot of that is, a lot of that was kind of on George Lucas. He probably could have released a 4-hour cut.
Probably. I don't know how many people would like it.
The atmosphere, they broke it down.
Yeah.
So is it a matter of, it's all these things, but now he no longer owns it.
Right.
So he put out what he put out. He was basically in control of it for episode 3. So he could have put out a 4-hour cut. He didn't. Does he still have the right to put out that 4-hour cut? Because that's his true artistic vision.
And it still is his series, even though Disney owns it. And with talking about with the film directors and stuff, George Lucas was extremely smart in having him, with the studios giving him complete control.
Oh,
that was very smart. Sorry, I cut you off, Jeremiah. What were you going to say?
Well, no, I'm just saying, like, you get into a legal problem of who owns the rights to what, and it would be like, because there's a difference between, like, fan fiction and fan-made stuff.
True.
Versus, like, someone like George Lucas putting out an entire film alongside what Disney was doing. Like, who would get the money? If they have the rights, would they be getting the money? Or, since it was his artistic vision and separate, would it be under him? Like, so I think there's a lot of legal problems with that.
I think a lot of that would be who puts in the money. Like HBO Max is putting in the money for Snyder's cut, and they'll probably pay him for part of it. But I think when it comes to that, it goes down to who has the money.
Can George make any Star Wars at all, or Indiana Jones, or anything like that anymore?
Technically, no. Not unless Disney hires him.
Right, because he sold all of that to Disney.
Yeah. So unless Disney hires him to do something,
or consult him,
they can, unless they hire him to consult or
right.
or like a director may go and can talk to George Lucas about it, like Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau did with The Mandalorian.
True.
And Disney can't really do anything about that. But for him creating his own,
He can't.
he can't
Right.
anymore because he doesn't own it anymore.
Right. He doesn't have the he doesn't have the license.
And Disney can come after him for it.
And they would.
Yeah, they've
Knowing
gone after.
Disney.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I don't know if any of you have seen a YouTube channel called Star Wars Theory.
Oh, come
but
on. That's where I get all my news.
But he was talking, like he was doing a Darth Vader series, a fan-made series.
Uh-huh.
He was actively talking with a Lucasfilm representative about it.
Yep.
And he wasn't making any money off of it. He couldn't fundraise or anything. He was putting his money into it.
Right.
And they still were like attacking him about it.
Yeah, and he got it resolved finally, thank goodness. But yeah, that was kind of interesting because they're like, well, this music sounds close to it. It's like, but it's not. It's written by a totally different person, has different motifs. It's an homage to it, and I'm not making money off it, so you can't copy strike it. So, and yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about because I was with them with it. It's really good. It's an amazing thing. He's only done one episode so far, but it's amazing.
Yeah, because it's expensive to do, and he can't fundraise.
Right. Yeah.
But no, it's
Blair.
Oh yeah, I'm just listening.
Okay, like you've just been kind of silent. So I'm like, what do you think in this?
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
all right. So, I personally like. It's this weird balance of. I think that more often than not, the studio should give the director control. Like they can have the scripts written, but if they hire someone to direct a movie, all of a sudden that should be the director's artistic vision. The studio shouldn't go in and meddle, because that's where you get the best stuff, right? You look at someone like Wes Anderson.
Well,
most of his best stuff is when studios are like, "Here you go, here's money, make us a movie."
Yeah.
Well, can I put the double-edged sword in?
Sure.
Rian Johnson.
Okay.
That's the downside of it.
That is true. And that's one of those things where it's like, but I think more often than not, doing that, and that kind of just screwed it up because of the franchise, and when you're doing a sequel in a franchise, you have to be paying attention to that. That's part of getting the artistic vision. You either deal with what you have and make your own vision out of it, and hope that fans like it, or you do your own thing maybe within that universe that isn't as directly connected.
Yeah.
That's why I think Rian Johnson would make a great Star Wars movie if it's not connected to the rest of that. Like somewhere deep corner universe they were talking. But that's just my personal opinion. Take with that what you will.
I feel like with the Star Wars trilogy that they should have let J.J. Abrams either do the entire trilogy or even Rian Johnson do the entire trilogy, because they obviously had different visions. I think just having a set of 3 movies that had a constant vision, a constant theme, a constant location that it wanted to end up.
Constant character development.
Yeah, it would have been better. Otherwise, right now we have 3 separate movies with the same characters, but they all act differently in each of those movies.
Right.
All their goals change from movie to movie. Just everything, all the feel about it, it just changes. And so, having that continuity of vision. See, with the old trilogy, with the prequels, George Lucas was in charge of all that. But with the original trilogy, there were different directors, but George was still kind of the main mind behind it all.
Yep.
And honestly, that's the most important thing when you're doing something that relies on continuity is you
Right.
have to keep it within that continuity. And Ryan Johnson, like I see where he was trying to go with stuff, but he really messed it up.
Yeah.
Hello.
Devin.
Wings.
Kevin shows up.
Wow. With 15 minutes left of the podcast. What's up, bud?
I just woke up.
Yeah.
Nearly 4 fucking o'clock.
Oh my god. Devin.
It's fine.
No.
Devin, you need to
drink too
fix
much
your
chocolate
sleep
milk?
schedule.
No, I was playing the Outer Worlds till like 7.
I mean, that's fair. Outer Worlds is good.
Yeah.
Devin.
That's good stuff right there.
Oh, Devin.
Yeah. What?
Oh no.
What did I do wrong?
Tell me what is wrong.
No.
Mom.
Hey, I got something to talk about real quick. Well, we got about like 15 minutes. Blair, well, actually, real quick. Blair, did you want to do a question of the podcast?
Ooh. Okay.
You can
Yeah,
get set
let me
up for
grab my
that. Yeah. As the viewers may or may not know, I work at a couple radio stations at the moment, and I'm working only at one because of the whole COVID-19 thing. But I had my friends here, a good majority of them, record a little liner for the radio stations, and I haven't edited them yet. I'm going to edit them later today or tomorrow. And can I just send them into this Discord for you guys to listen to? Because I will not air them unless you say they're right. So can I just send them in here? Is that okay? Or like directly message you with it?
Okay.
Air things without my consent so that I can sue you.
That's why I'm asking your reasoning, that your approval.
I want money.
Yeah, no. I have none to give.
You can
You
put
will
mine in the
become our
Discord.
cash cow.
And with the shows, I've also been putting in clips of the podcast we've been playing. I put like 3 clips in an hour, just to give the listeners of that show to figure out like, oh, this is happening too. And I don't know about you guys, but I was kind of getting burnt out of this podcast until we start talking. Then it's okay, but like remembering it is just like, oh, no, yeah, you gotta do that. I don't know if that's just me. I don't know if that's just me, but I'm starting to get. I'm not now because we're doing it, but I'm starting to get tired of it, and I don't know when it's going to end. So it's just like,
You're tired of the commitment? Is that it?
a little, but not really. It's when we're into it. Like today is a great one, but like the past week, it's like, do I really want to keep doing it? I mean, yeah, I'm talking to my friends, but do I really need to do stuff on my channel?
Am I not enough for you anymore?
It's not you, Jeremiah. It's the channel. It's the live streaming part. You know, I don't know, because the podcast market at the moment is so overwhelmed. There's so many. So it's like, do I really need to put my foot into the fire for it? I don't know. I don't know. That's just me.
It's completely up to you, man. Like you're the one live streaming it. You're the one,
Yeah, but
all
yeah,
together.
yeah, I'm on the fence at the moment.
Like I enjoy this. I don't know about everybody else.
It is fun when we're doing it. I do enjoy it.
I mean, I really enjoy it. Even if you want to like set down the torch and quit doing it on your channel, I have my channel. I can.
Dude, we should dual stream. I'll do mine, you do yours.
Streams.
It'd be great. We get the bigger viewership.
Yes, like my channel has so many subscribers currently, but like
Yeah.
that
I'll
way
just put
we
it in the
could still.
description.
Fair enough. But that way we could still do it, and and if it gets to the point where right now we're not on lockdown anymore, but like we're still in kind of this limbo time. If we get out of the limbo and we like set it down for a little bit while everyone figures out what they're doing, and then pick it back up on my channel, or maybe back up on this channel.
Either one, yeah. I don't know. I was just thinking that earlier today, like, how much longer is this gonna go? I mean, we're only done at 7, so it's like, huh. But it's fine.
I love lukewarm soda. I woke up
in
in like
another world. Still.
liquid.
What
Devin's
soda
in
is it?
another world.
Well,
There we go.
it's like one of those sparkling water things, except it doesn't taste like ass. So it's not really soda.
Not
But
really
it's not
soda.
LaCroix.
No, it's not. Yeah.
Thank the heavens.
La Croix.
Is that what you're drinking, LaCroix?
Me?
Yeah, or who? I don't know.
No.
I heard LaCroix.
Did you just pay attention?
Yeah, I was searching for Derek's channel. Sorry, what's going on?
Oh my god.
It's fine, Devin.
Are we ready for the question?
Oh, if you are, let me.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Hold up. I gotta get the right music out. Where is it at? Oh no. Oh no.
Oh yes, the theme music.
Yes.
Music time.
Oh no. Where'd it go? There it is. Okay.
I want to go back to bed.
Oh, you can go back to bed in like 15 minutes.
Oh, but that bed is calling.
That's
We
like,
said that like 15 minutes ago.
How the fuck are you leaving me?
all right. What's your question, Blair?
All right. Is the music going?
Yep, I got it going.
Nice. All right. So, question of the day: who would you just really want to punch in the face?
Oh, there's so many.
Like, you don't really like hate them, but you think they just deserve a good punch in the face.
Celebrity or person you know?
I would say anyone.
I'd say
But if
Queen
you wanna do
Elizabeth of England, because I think she would still survive.
Who?
Queen Elizabeth?
She's immortal. What are you talking
She
about?
is immortal.
Exactly. That's why they're like nothing would happen.
You just break your hand.
Just gets destroyed, disintegrates.
Is she like she's pretty old? Like she's what 95 or something?
She's in her 90s, yeah.
Dear God.
Because it's
She's
One
actually
Punch Man.
probably more like 300.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
immortal.
She's actually the first Queen Elizabeth.
That's it. Oh
the-
man,
the
who
whole
would I
bit.
want to punch?
Ah. You know, I would love to just to give a good old 1-2 to Ryan Gosling's perfect face.
Yeah.
Oh, I just realized Charles is in the call.
Oh, Charles is here?
Hello.
Yeah,
Hi.
Oh,
Charles.
hi.
like you,
I
Devin.
just joined.
Everyone
Sorry.
joining in like almost an hour late.
I have a completely legitimate excuse.
No, you don't, Devin. Fix
I
your
have. It's
schedule.
totally legitimate.
Devin, you think you have a legitimate excuse, but you really don't.
No, it's totally legitimate.
Devin,
You know, broken sleep schedule. Is
stop lying
totally
to yourself.
legitimate.
Let's see. If I think one person I would just want to punch in the face. You guys know a rapper named Riff Raff?
Yes.
Oh my God, I want to punch him in the face. So
I thought
bad.
it'd be Conan.
I just
Oh,
want to punch.
Oh my God, I forgot about Conan O'Brien. Yeah, that fucking asshole. I hate him with a burning passion. Yes, I changed my mind. Riff Raff, you survive. Conan O'Brien, catch his hand.
Oh, I would punch Luke Bryan.
Luke Bryan?
Yeah,
Why?
because of how he's disgraced country music.
I mean,
Rough.
That's
Mhm.
literally every country singer that's still alive.
That's true. It's all the newer country music artists from like 1990 to now. I'd punch them all.
you know who I just figured out who I'd punch. I'd punch Kathleen Kennedy.
Yeah.
Wait, who?
Who is she again?
The president of
Lucasfilm.
Lucasfilm. Kathleen Kennedy.
Oh yeah, that'd be a pretty good one.
For working with George Lucas and still butchering
His
the
legacy.
story.
Yeah.
Plus, I don't really like her smile at all.
No.
Like,
It's time to rearrange it.
dude, right? Like, look at her fucking nose. I'm looking at a picture of her right now, and she's like, I'm gonna fuck Star Wars so good that no one's gonna ever fucking watch it. It's like,
I just realized I've become the toxic fan. Where it's
Yep.
like, just punch it. I'm not condoning violence. Don't actually punch Kathleen Kennedy. This is a completely hypothetical situation that's not real at all.
is it though? Is it though?
Unless
'Cause
unless
I
you
said
get the opportunity.
Yeah, I was gonna say I said pretty hurtful things to Conan, but you know he deserves it. So
I mean, I'm just saying with me and Kathleen Kennedy, like, I'm sure she's a good person and all, and she's just trying her best, but she's not doing a good job.
Don't sugarcoat it, Derek.
Yeah, Derek. Don't sugarcoat
I'm
it.
trying to not get canceled, thank you very much.
Canceled from what? From
No one's
life?
gonna
From
cancel you.
SJWs wanting to protect Kathleen Kennedy. And you just hate her because she's a woman. No, I hate her because she screwed up Star Wars.
Why would you hate
Put
her
Dave
just 'cause she's a
Filoni in
woman?
charge.
That makes sense.
I know, but that's
don't
what
get
people
that.
say. That's why because people say things about that with Kathleen Kennedy, with like Rey as a character. People say they hate her because a woman. No,
No, that's not why.
it's not it at all.
No,
Rey
not at
Rey
all.
could have been an amazing character. It's just they screwed up her character development. She has
Yeah.
none.
Right.
Yeah, she's not a good. She doesn't have any character development. She's not a good character.
I want to see an actual person, not some sort of demigod who's devoid of, you know,
It's devoid of
She's actually the
true
child
darkness.
of Zeus.
she is the child of Zeus and
No,
Palpatine.
she's the granddaughter of Zeus.
Wait. Isn't Palpatine Zeus?
Yeah.
Yeah, he shoots lightning. He's Zeus.
Yeah.
Zeus
Yeah.
confirmed.
Oh shit. Oh,
He's the father of all Jedi.
Zeus confirmed.
Rey is
Not
the daughter
Jedi.
of Hercules, confirmed.
Oh.
You know, I thought we would make it one full episode of not mentioning Palpatine because I would go on a rant, but it didn't happen, and I don't have time to go on my rant that I wanted to, but we'll do that next time.
oh my god, you want to hear something funny? And this is for Derek. I'm just reading up on Kennedy and
Kathleen, right?
Yeah, Kathleen. Yeah, sorry.
Okay, not John F. Kennedy.
No. And so you know how they give you a bunch of questions like that Google comes up with, like most recent searches and all that kind of crap.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
One of them just says, "Is she still alive?" So I press it. And it says she's dead.
Oh.
Ooh.
Not dead, but dead to us.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Wait, I just looked up because I did the same thing. Kathleen Kennedy death.
Yeah,
It says
says that she was born in
Kathleen Cavendish.
1920. Yeah, I know. I saw that too, and I just thought that was
That's not
weird.
That's the wrong one then.
that's literally the entire internet. Like, you know, the joke's on you, Blair. The internet lies.
I know. I mean, in high school,
Blasphemy.
I found a way to alter information on Wikipedia, so I made
Oh no.
my teacher Ted Hill, my old history teacher, I made him the first color-blinded Oscar award winner. And I don't think they changed it.
Nice.
I'm gonna check. I want to see if they changed that because
Perfect.
I remember. Yeah, I put that. I'm like, hey, did you know that you're the first color-blinded Oscar winner? He's like, what? And I show it.
Oh man.
I won an Oscar?
Well, boys,
What?
any final thoughts?
I better get food.
I hear
Yeah,
you.
me too.
Sleep is very nice.
Well, Woke up just for this and going right back to bed, probably, Devin.
I think it's ruined now. I think I gotta keep playing the Outer Worlds.
Oh God.
Oh boy.
Wah-ba-ba-loo, bam, wah-bam, bow.
Nothing to add then, because we're at an hour. That's where I like to keep them.
All right. Well, I'm heading.
All right. Well, thank you all very much for joining me, and probably catch you next week, Wednesday, 3 o'clock, as always.
All right. So y'all.
Okay, bye-bye. Thank you all very much for watching. I appreciate it very much, and catch you guys at the same time as these boys. Maybe we have more people, I don't know. But, all right, catch you guys later. Bye-bye. Can it go? Bye.